5 games, it's been a series to remember so far. We should be in for more great theater here. Will it end tonight? It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the American League's Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, obviously things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, and it's been a tight series so far, and I don't think any of us thought that we'd be done in 4 or 5 games. But now, it's backs against the wall time. This series has shifted locations. Now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. And at the very least, they're going to have a raucous crowd behind them to help them try and get it done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Houston Astros, as their order will read like this. They'll match up here against a guy who's really come into his own, the right-hander Jordan Zimmerman. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Crenshaw will get his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Henry Crenshaw.
First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Comes set, now the pitch. That's over, but low, it's a ball and a strike. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
A 2-1 offering. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 3-1 is on the way. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning. And that ball was smoked.
George Springer will stand in now for the first time, coming off nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Now the first pitch. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
They turned him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now here, 3-1. You want to make sure you put this ball somewhere where he's not going to square it up. And if you walk him, no big deal. You just can't give up the 3-run bomb.
The 3-1 coming. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Even for a veteran pitcher, big games like this will bring out the butterflies. He's going to need to settle in here, really work on getting a ground ball.
William Meyer will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First offering on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Hold him right here, guys.
From the stretch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, we got 1 here.
1-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. There's Zimmerman. There's 1. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Henry Crenshaw will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2.
Here we go one time like a big dog.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Here we go, fellas, let's go. Hey, here we go, big guy, waiting for yours. Hey, 1 pitch.
The 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
All right, come on now. right here. Let's go.
Now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Here he comes on 2-1. On the ground to second.
Run it out. Run it out.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 3 and the Nats 1. Jordan Zimmerman will step in now. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Crenshaw is right there. 1 down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Adrian Baez.
Adrian Baez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Crenshaw is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Throw won't get him.
What's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Melky Cabrera is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 56.
Henry Crenshaw will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Crenshaw.
Here we go. Kid right there. Square it up.
First pitch
Come on,
coming.
right here. 1 strike.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
And they did have the bunt on right there, so now 0-1. You wonder if they're going to do it again.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a sacrifice attempt here, and it should do the job. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if he heard someone yelling for third or what, but they wind up not getting an out here at all. This is a big letdown defensively.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's George Springer, and there he goes towards second. A pitch out, the throw, and he's safe. 1-0 pitch now. He'll try it again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. They're not happy with runners just on the corners, so they put that man on first in motion, and he's able to make it 2 men in scoring position now with nobody out.
Fire burning hot, the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here it comes, 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harper is there. Let's see if they try it. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
Yeah, that's just a wasted opportunity right there. No sense in trying to score on that ball. So he'll hold on at third with 1 out now.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now. A late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. First pitch on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead to strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here.
Come on, guys. Let's
So
hold
1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Get ahead of him right here. Hey, see ya. Let's go, big dog. Hey, keep down,
Jason
man.
Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, plays it one
He's set, now the pitch.
Hey, one time, right?
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Henry Crenshaw will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Center fielder, Henry Crenshaw.
Here's the first offering.
Waiting first, dear.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
The 1-0 home. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
2 out, nobody on.
Come on, big guy.
Here he comes on 3-0. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Come on, guy. Plays it first.
Now the 3-1 pitch.
On it, huh?
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The right fielder, number 4,
George Springer will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold on.
Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2 coming. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Astros leave 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. J.J. Hoover will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
J.J. Hoover.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Washington is victorious in this one, 5-4. Good night from D.C.